Hey everybody, my name is Alex or Suryo, but you can call me whatever you want. Now in today's video, it's going to be a little bit different than normal. We're going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for a little while, and we're going to be going over some terrible YouTube videos. And we're going to call this series Random.
Oh my fucking god! No, get the camera!
Today on Random, we're going to be going over the YouTube channel called Brightside. And these people basically just make riddle videos and just like life hack videos that just don't even make any sense. So today we're going to be going over 9 riddles only people with high IQs can solve. And I gotta tell you, this is gold. So let's jump right into it.
Alrighty then, it's time to twist your brain one more time.
Starting off, we have a little intro, okay? There's a little intro that says Brightside, alright? And then this guy, alright? This is a guy, every time you watch a Brightside video, you're gonna either hear him or this other lady. I'm not sure about the other lady, but this guy has the most annoying voice ever, okay? I hate his voice. I'm being real with you. I hate his voice. So, let's get back into this.
Your task is the following. Empty 1 jar of milk and 1 jar of water into a bowl. Oh wait, you couldn't think this would be that simple. There are several conditions.
Okay, so our first challenge is to empty a jar of milk and a jar of water into the same bowl. Simple enough, right? Just pour the milk in, pour the water in, fill up the bowl, and we're done, right? But there's some conditions. So let's do that.
You must be able to differentiate between the milk and the water. You can separate the milk from the water. And finally, you aren't allowed to use any kinds of dividers to keep these two liquids apart.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. This ain't gonna work. But hopefully, we can still figure out if this will work or not. So let's just watch. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, everyone. Right?
Wow, that's a task even Cinderella didn't have to deal with. Will you be able to figure out how to separate the inseparable? 20 seconds for you to do this. In fact, all you need to do is to pour the water into the bowl first and freeze it. Then after that, just add the milk. And then you have milk on the rocks.
Guys? 200 IQ plays here, right? What? In what world is this actually going to, like, oh my god. Who comes up with this stuff?
There's a magician famous for the tricks he performs. One of such tricks is staying under the water for 10 minutes. However, one day John Smart challenges the magician, saying that he will stay under the water for 2 minutes longer. To say that the magician is surprised is to say nothing. He accepts the bet and promises John to give him $5,000 if he does beat the record. All in all, John wins and gets his money. How does he manage to do this? Do you think that John could be practicing not to breathe underwater since childhood? Or perhaps he's an amphibian? What's your idea? You have 20 seconds to make up your mind.
Okay. So the challenge is he's got to stay underwater for 12 seconds. And if he does, he gets $5,000. How does he do this? And the questions this guy asks are insane. Has he been practicing since childhood? Or is he an amphibian? Okay, so where do you get the amphibian from? Alright, this guy is not Mark Zuckerberg. Okay? He's not an amphibian. He's not Barack Obama, not Mark Zuckerberg. He didn't create Facebook, okay? This guy's just a normal human being who's going to stay underwater for 12 minutes is what I'm assuming. So I'm just going to assume he can breathe really well. Alright? So let's continue. Let's see how he does it.
Well, to tell you the truth, John was cheating just a bit. He took a glass, filled it with water, and held it over his head for 12 minutes. Yep, always read the fine print on the contracts you sign.
This stuff is just way too literal. I don't know who created this stuff, but they are too literal with every single thing. It makes no sense to me. Okay, maybe it just gets better from here. Maybe it just gets better from here, okay? This video has 10 million views, so it should get better, right?
Sam Princeton is so unhappy with his life, so frustrated with his boss picking at him, and so angry with himself for being too weak to leave his job and start a new life, that he shoots himself right between his eyes in the bathroom.
Okay, so what exactly just happened? What did he just say? So, this guy is stupid and just killed himself. So, this just turned dark instantly. I thought they were supposed to be on the bright side, considering their name is Brightside. And then he just shoots himself in between the eyes. So, let's see what even is the question here. I don't know.
The bullets are real. The revolver is real as well. However, in just a second, Sam goes out of the bathroom alive and unharmed. How is it possible?
Excuse me, what are these questions? Like, how is he still alive? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Did he come back alive as a zombie? Is he an amphibian? Like, I don't know.
The thing is that Sam didn't shoot at his real self. He shot his reflection in the mirror.
He shot the mirror. Wow.
A blind man had been dreaming of being able to see again for many years. This had been his biggest wish. After some time, his doctor confirmed that he could have an operation that would solve his problem.
Okay, so Brightside is back on the bright side of things. This guy can get his vision back after being blind his whole life. So I wonder how they're going to continue off of this. What's the riddle going to be? I wonder.
The man couldn't be happier. The surgery went well, and the man took the train to go home.
Wow, he's got his vision back, he can see again, and all is well, and now he's just going to take this train and ride on home.
The doctor allowed him to take his bandages off 3 hours after the operation. So the man was so impatient that he did this while still on the train.
Okay, I don't blame the man. I would be pretty impatient too after not being able to see for a long time, or maybe even my whole life. I'm not sure what they said. I would be pretty happy just to take it off and just look at whatever. So let's see how this riddle turns out.
But as soon as he finished, he committed a suicide jumping off the train.
He committed a suicide jumping off the train. Excuse me, what? This man just committed suicide for the second time in one video. Let's see how they revive him here.
His operation was successful. So why did he do this?
So the real question here is, why did he just jump off a train and commit a suicide? Which I don't know why they say a suicide, but why did he jump off the train? Why did this old man do this after his surgery went great? Let's find out.
In fact, it was a tragic coincidence. When the man opened his bandages, the train was going through a dark tunnel. That's why the man thought he was still blind and killed himself.
Okay, so number one, isn't there lights inside the train? As you just saw in that little video right there of the train going by, that stock footage, there's lights in the train, so he would be able to see. It's not like it's just pitch black and you can't see anything. That's not how a train works. Second point, what is Brightside so obsessed with suicide for? Aren't they supposed to be on the bright side of things? I mean, if you read their bio on YouTube, it says they're on the bright side of life. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get away from that in the rest of the video. And third and final point, listen to this music playing in the background the whole time.
Two men are standing on the edge of an abyss on a wood board. One of them is holding a gun and wants to shoot the other one. But if the second guy falls down, the first one will fall into the abyss. Is there a possible way for one of them to survive? Who will actually die?
Okay, so I want everyone just to go down to the comments real quick. Type in your suggestions for who do you think will survive and how. Just like a quiz at school would be. How do they survive and why? So go ahead and go down to the comments, type that up. Let me see what you guys think about this, okay? But after you're done with that, let's get right back into it.
In fact, the thing is that the answers to this riddle are too diverse, and everyone just thinks differently. So, what is your idea?
Okay, so they've talked about suicide the whole video. They've made the stupidest, most literal riddles ever. And the thumbnail is in the video, but they don't even give us the answer. I quit. Have a good time. Nope. No, but for real, guys, thank you all for coming out and watching this video. It means a lot to me that you did. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, rating down below, and leave a comment and tell me if you want me to do more content like this, because I really just want to try something new, and I've always wanted to do something like this, because it just looks super fun to me, and it was really fun to record this. But like I said, leave a like, rating down below, comment if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and if you like my content, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.